To run a quick report on any athlete in the system in CoachMePlus, you want to first navigate to manage your athletes, and then you're going to jump in and grab any athlete that you want to look at so you can get to their main profile page. Once on this profile page, you're going to select the badge right in the middle here for a quick report, and it's going to pop up our quick report configure form where you can go ahead and select either training groups if you want to add additional athletes to this report and you want to compare this athlete to others. You can compare individual athletes by grabbing them from here. So if I click on the training group line, it's going to bring me to my training groups, and I can select to add everybody within this person's team group, or I can select people from outside groups by either searching them by name, filtering by training group, or so on. I'm just going to leave this for this one person. Next thing I want to do is just set the date that I'm looking at. So say for this example, I want to track this user's weight input over the last month. So I'm going to go to the first of the month on here through the 29th. And then I'm going to report on chart field and table field. The difference here is chart field is you can graph it in a line, a spline, a column, or a bar graph. And then on table field is where you would just get raw data spit out in a table that you can export into a CSV or an Excel sheet. So I'm going to do both actually. So I'm going to go on my chart field. It's going to load my fields that I can choose from. I'm just going to do this one on weight. You can only have one field to chart in this quick report, and then you can have multiple table fields. I'm just going to leave it at 1 and 1. I'm going to drop the weight in there, and then I'm actually going to change for down here. I can leave this as is if I want. I can also add position or team if that stuff is important to me. I can leave out training group if I don't mind to see that. I just want to see athlete and when it was measured. And then I'm going to change chart type from line to spline because why not? And then once I'm happy with what I see here, I'm going to hit submit. It's going to spin its wheels for a second and then give me my chart. Here's my line or spline graph on the weight values over time for this user from the 8th of February, which is his first weigh in this month, to the 29th. So then I can look back here and I can see my raw data table. I can see when this person weighed in, what day, what time, pretty consistent at 8:45 down the chart, and then what their weight values were over the duration of this month here. Once I'm happy with that, I can, if I want to, I can take this report and I can export it into an Excel spreadsheet. So I can either hit CSV format or Excel format. That's just going to basically spin out a report for me, download so that I can utilize that later on. What I can also do, coming up here, I clicked on configure to expand this box now. I can save this as a custom report. So this is a report that I'm going to run often. Say I've populated a bunch of chart fields and table fields, and I just want to re-reference this report, whether it's for different users or what have you. And all I want to do is come in and change the date or the athletes that's in this. I can hit save as custom report, give it a name. So let's go weight over time. And that's going to save in the front module of my reporting system. So I can access this whenever I would like. So I'm going to jump back out. All right, moving forward here, I'm on my home screen back here. Now I'm going to go over to reports. This is just going to show you where I can access this saved weight over time report here and jump back out to my home screen. It stays populated how I had it built. Now, if I wanted to add a different athlete to it, so say I want to jump in and grab somebody else from his training group, I can grab this user, add them to that report, change nothing else, just hit submit. And now it's going to give me 2 lines. It's going to give me Charlie Pace's numbers. I can also sort by measured date instead of by athlete, so I can see side by side. And then what I can also do with these graphs now that I have 2 people, if I wanted to see just one of them, I can click on one of the athletes and shut their line off so I can just see the individual's values, turn it back on and see both. And that is your quick walkthrough on your overview of quick reports. Hope this helps.